watching a level called robtop, which is gonna introduce every single level in the game. And the main game. First we have State of Madness's part. And right here we're gonna transition to back on track. Every time we transition there's gonna be an arrow. Like, I always thought this was a better arrow. Like, and of course the introduction to back on track is gonna be this. The pad. Boing! And here you're gonna be the ship, but right now you are not the ship. And now you are the ship. And I still don't know where this end is. How do I do it? How do I understand it? And here's what I'm gonna do. Just place these guys. And then just place these. And then just place these. This is a pretty cool concept. I will be using it for the back on track part since I don't want to play State of Madness again. Let's do back on track. And yes, I did fly on the top, and I think we need to fly on the bottom and top. Yeah, half of it is literally gone. No, I need to save and exit and do this. Oh, if I didn't do the save and exit thing, robtop is here. Yes! Okay, this time I'm gonna use lines to indicate where the stuff is. So this is gonna be the lines, and this is what I have to work with. Okay. I still don't know that much about the style of back on track, but I think there was like these kind of things. Well, I am gonna change it up a little, but these styles do look fun. Oh yeah, they do work. I think I really need this kind of thing. Back on track actually use this one more. This straight edge, and you need to do that one. And here's gonna be a funny one. Yeah, you have to do this, and then this kind of thing, which is pretty hard to do. I mean, pretty hard to fill in. And that's why it's already filled in. Done. Here's the ship part of back on track. And then we go back to the cube, which we of course are gonna, because like you wouldn't want to go back to the cube. The cube is the core life of this game. We can have every single thing of here, but the thing is that we are gonna fall right when we go through here, which will make the level look weird and which will make me look like I did no effort. And we die here a lot. So to fix that, let's just do nothing. This is like Back on track. It's supposed to be harder than Stereo Madness. Yeah, I said it's supposed to be harder than Stereo Madness. It's supposed to be. Okay, here's the... I did actually some effort, and you can now see it area, which is probably what we need. And here is actually the first indication that how the jump pads actually work. But it was just after just a little area, and like, who's gonna use them? Who's gonna literally not be at the main levels and don't know what a pad is or anything of the game? We're gonna use an iconic 4 jump, which is actually the first jump of back on track, but here it's the first jump of back on track. Here's technically not a jump, and it's the transition. And ship doesn't count as a jump. If you didn't know, the jump cap doesn't include the ship. And so technically this is the first pad. Okay, we do have this little spike guy, but who cares? Here we actually need to go here. Okay, I think I'm gonna use the yellow pad in a sideways way, which I don't think Robert Papala actually ever used. Because this is actually a fun way to use the pad. That's why I think I should use it. And then you jump here to avoid these spikes. And that's, I think, the back on track part. It's long as Stereo Madness part, but just a little weirder. Now, we, of course, need this guy. Then we just copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. So, in this episode, I'm only gonna do 3 levels because the time is running up. So it's gonna be pretty weird. We're gonna have 5 stuff here. Here's the thing, the orb. Oh no, we're losing time! Bam! Okay, that worked. Now I think there should be a pad right here, which is gonna place you high up. It's gonna place you 2 times high up, where you're gonna be greeted with 2 orbs, and you actually need to click on this orb just barely to get to this part. And not get to the bit of spikes. That's the whole point of this area. It's all about like, oh, you had to go like there, you had to do those stuff and blah blah blah. It's more like something like that. And here's the cool thing. We get to do this, which, if you didn't know what this is, it's a funny thing that I just come up with, where you do like that click, and where you have to jump, like hold in this part, and then hold, and well, I say hold, you get to do this part, and that's just a little bit of the poltergeist part, but we're gonna come back and make more of the poltergeist part.